this option came up in probably late July. I was asked to do it and told some of the details, and I wasn't all that excited about it initially, to be honest. Then I called my wife to tell her what had come up, and she was excited so much that she wanted to know if she could do it with me. She's definitely the daredevil and the tougher one in our family, but long story short, we got to it, and I didn't ever tell my mom until the night before. I didn't want to send her word about it for 3 months and panicking, so I'm sure she was anxious for about 12 hours between the time that I called her and told her and the time that I landed on the ground safely. But it was an awesome experience. The other person I never told was my life insurance agent. I kind of kept that away from him too. It wasn't something I wanted to make him a little worried about either. So there were a few people I tried to keep this thing quiet about, but I loved it. It was a tremendous experience to do it, especially with that group. Like you said, the best of the best. The guy who was the tandem leader for me had jumped over 9,000 times, so it felt pretty secure once we left the plane that we would at least get to the ground in one piece.
You had a little difficulty with one of the kids and had to suspend Michael Weathers. I know I've talked to some folks. I'm hopeful things will work out for him. He's going to learn a really important lesson either way, but can you comment at all on what his situation is?
Yeah, it's probably too premature to comment. Obviously, that's still playing itself out. But I will say this, my job as a coach and a mentor to these young men is not just to be by them and have their back when they're scoring points and helping us win basketball games, but it is in these tough moments where they do make bad decisions or find themselves in some trouble that I'm able to help and guide them and give them the support that they need to get through it. And that's all we're doing right now. He's not with our team in terms of doing any basketball-related activities. He's still enrolled in school and is expected to go to class. But a big challenge for us is making sure that we're able to separate the two. We're not going to demonize him. I was 19, 20, 21 years old, and if I was judged on the worst thing that I've ever done or the worst day, I certainly wouldn't be sitting here as the head coach at Oklahoma State. But I know that he's got a great heart and he's a great young man, and I'm sure he's remorseful of the actions that occurred. And we look forward to seeing whatever comes of it. But we'll be there to support him, whether it's with our team or without, moving forward. I'm excited. I love the group we have. We've obviously been fortunate to spend a lot of time together already with a lot of new guys. This summer was tremendous in terms of getting this team together. We were able to take that trip, spend that time practicing in June and July. And you start to learn the character of the guys on your team. Start to learn some of the potential of the guys on your team, and I think these guys will be able to, accomplish a lot. But we've got a lot of room to grow. Got a lot of new faces and a lot of guys, even returners, who haven't been asked to be the forefront of a scouting report or the guy who would count on production-wise every day.